They say the common denominator for every mogul is real estate. In this case, real estate made the mogul, Apple the hustler, Greg Parker the investor, and Big Business the influencer is changing neighborhoods and mindsets simultaneously. In a culture enticed by luxury and labels, a man with a history of struggle and success has emerged. The teacher, the risk manager, and the bank. Greg Parker is the change the hood has been waiting for. 20-hour days, private planes, and a family who knows his story along for the luxury ride of their lives. Watch and learn how empires are built, relationships are solidified, and how obstacles are turned into opportunity.
I'm only
Well, my name is Greg Parker. I own a company called Maybach Construction. It's an empire is built. It's called Bizzneesss Empire. It consists of numerous things that has to do with the real estate business, everything from finance to construction.
The book's selling. It's doing good. All my friends buying it. You gotta check weekly how your sales doing. How many books you got going so far? You got one out. How many have you written so far?
One. No, I wrote in 4. I think.
4? That's good. I'm proud of you. So you're gonna do your book, what is it called? Your book class, your reading class, your book signing, all that stuff. Probably start next month. When I'm in Atlantic City, I'm gonna make sure you got a table in Atlantic City selling your books. All right? What y'all doing?
Nothing. They watching videos. I'm just playing with this stuff.
All right. You good?
It's on VH1. They shut the whole VH1 down, 3 episodes. People want to know who I am. Right now, I gotta be right. Everything gotta be on. But I'm always transparent. Everything I do, I show it. It don't matter. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's the whole kicker. If I did something wrong or like I failed at something, you see what I tell them? I said on my Instagram, I said, y'all sitting around waiting for me to fail. I fail daily. I just get back up and keep moving. I done failed 100 times in your face, but the fact that I didn't quit, it don't look like I failed. But I failed. My knees all scraped up. I hit the ground once a week. You know what I mean? But damn, people don't understand that. They don't understand that. They looking, let me tell you what. They see me fly private jets, they didn't believe it. They see me live in $1 million homes, they didn't believe it. The second I pulled that Mercedes up in North Philly, now I got money. Our mindset is crazy. You equate having money with that car, but all other stuff I've been showing you, that's not real, that don't exist. That car, now you see that car outside, now I got some money. Like it's crazy. I basically got my start in Philadelphia in an area called Brewery Town. To us, it was just regular old North Philly. It was a dilapidated, drug-infested area that we were born and raised in. And we came accustomed to just running up and down the streets, playing in and out of these abandoned homes. Until actually one day, I started to take interest in actually being a part of the real estate business by purchasing my first home in an area called Brewery Town. And I was one of the first people to sell a home in that area for a price point over $100,000. So from there, honestly, it just took off, and it actually started building, going through the regentrification process. And now today, it's one of the hottest areas in Philadelphia. One of the worst neighborhoods, the worst drug-infested neighborhoods in the city, to one of the most desirable neighborhoods. And I'm glad, happy to say that I played a part in that. But it was a small part or a big part. I played a part. Turn right here, good. I played a part, so just seeing where everything's going at, what direction is going at, it's kind of scary because it's like, you know, you kind of want to educate people so that, you know, the people who originally come from here can still be able to live here. It's not impossible. You know, it's just a matter of getting your ducks lined up in a row. You know what I mean? People think, oh, you gotta have money to live in certain areas. Oh, you gotta have money to do this. No, if you got your credentials right and you got your things in order correctly, you can live anywhere in the world. You know what I mean? Everybody that got a nice house is not rich. I remember when the market tanked and I was wondering,
How the hell is my neighbors not losing their house? That's what I learned budgeting.
I think that our core, and I'm gonna say this again, is us. We the core. My wife is a part of me, so I really count her as us. You know what I mean? She understands what I think. My main concern right now, my core people is, I know you sacrificing the half with your family. You sacrifice, I sacrifice. Everybody here got pressure on us. Everybody here got pressures on them to exceed way above what we thought was gonna happen. You know what I mean? And right now, even though we sacrifice, I truly feel like we at the place that we're supposed to be at. Like I kind of stretched out as far as I could. I kind of knew that I was stretching out. But when you build in a solid team, I'm gonna be honest with you, you gotta see who wanna pop. I feel like you had your hard days, your hard times. I feel like I'm gonna have my hard days, my hard times. You had your hard days, your hard times. This conversation don't exclude our team. We got a team. You know what I'm saying? We got a hell of a team in place. I just feel like y'all really just about debt free. It's just about having a residual coming in where you don't have to. Like we at a point where honestly, like you never had to refi nothing again. You'll never have to refi nothing. I'm not looking to refi nothing really ever again after when 2020 hit in. We have so much residual income that's due to us right now. It's about organizing. So we got over 300 clients in Cleveland right now that owe us on average about $50,000 a piece, $60,000 a piece. That's a lot of money. And I just feel like right now, going into next year, let's run as hard as we can for 6 months to make sure that there's no more debt and everybody residuals that's due to them is coming to them.
But you know, I came in understanding what sacrifice entailed, you know what I mean? And I was willing to go the extra mile, and I felt like we all evenly, you know, contributed a major amount of, sacrifice, effort, and, it was a beautiful ride.
We got millions of people watching us all the time. My page, y'all pages. And it's like, they look to us for the little slight motivation. And you got millions of people that's watching. And you got people looking for you to fail. So do you let the 800,000 people down and fall into the 200,000? You know where I get my motivation from? Puff and Meek. I'm gonna tell you why. When I see their comments, I see the crazy shit that people say to them, and they just act just like it ain't there, that put me in a different mindset. People gonna hate. Our people do not understand. They have never seen. When they see people come from what we come from and escalate and elevate, you won't always have people that's trying to tear that down. You understand what I'm saying? But you gotta always understand there's somebody watching that's not speaking up, and they the people that I think we gotta do it for.
I mean, for me, I think you gotta kind of just put your blinders on, like you always say, and just, tunnel vision. And I know what I signed up for, I know the sacrifice that I was gonna have to put in, the sweat equity, and just the effort, and, the mental anguish that we all went through. It's a part of the game, and you gotta take it on. You gotta bring the game on.
We've seen a lot of people leave.
Yeah, you gotta bring the show on. We only came for a W, and that's it.
I felt like I was able to run strong for years straight, but the last maybe like 8 months, they've been the worst for me. The worst for me, the hardest that I felt like I ever had to endure. And usually, I'm a warrior. I'll keep strong, I'll hold tight. But it's been rough. Do I feel like throw the towel in? Absolutely not. I feel like we came in this together. We supposed to win together. As a matter of fact, when you and I were downtown the other day, I said that to you. Like the goal was for us to, kick back and laugh. I talk about it with Mike too. Sometimes like we supposed to be, we supposed to get to the top together. Though it don't feel the same if we not together. You know what I mean? It won't feel the same if we not together. Yeah, people can do some different things. We all have a wealth of knowledge, but it won't feel the same if I'm not, going back and forth with you about something, or talking to him about something, or politicking with you about the next big stuff. You know what I mean? I dreamed of those days. We all did. We still do. You know what I mean? So it's just like, what do we have to put in place right now to get there? Like, what do we need to do to get there?
We accomplished the goals that we set out to accomplish. At this point, it's like we just here. just sitting around waiting. We did things. I mean, we did things. You know what I mean? Above and beyond the things that we ever expected to do, really. Now it's time to live it. In it. You know what I mean? Not do things, but just live. The things that we've done is a lifestyle that we created, and it's time to just live. Speaker system in here, so music plays out through each room, off the phone, Bluetooth, hooked up, connected to it, the volume, any station you want to play. Hi-hats ran through, recessed lights ran through everything. These houses used to be worth, just like Cleveland, these houses used to be going for $2,000 and $3,000. This house appraised at $423,000. All right, like $435, I think. But we want y'all to make sure that y'all understand the bells and whistles that y'all got to put on these projects. But every community, every hood value is going to go up. Stay tuned, baby, because if you blink, you miss it. I can't complain. Ain't nobody going to listen if I did. I'm waiting on you. Whenever you're ready, I'm in.
I was to send something like that to all the students who my group you assigned me to. That's gonna bring life to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you close?
Yeah, we're close.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So imagine I was to send this to.
But listen though, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Because I had a client that sent me one of those, and I was gonna post it, and I really just forgot to post it. I got a client I got a few clients that got
right, I'm sure.
But I got the client, you know what I mean, to be able to say, hey, look, boom, 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 you know what I mean, whatever it is, I'm rolling. I'm gonna take I'm one-on-one client. I'm one of his original one-on-one clients. I'm gonna go out there, boom, I'm gonna do my thing. Boom, when we out there, we gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Right, of course.
Anything I put out in the atmosphere, I put on social media, I put anywhere is what the fuck I really got going on. Is what I'm doing. I'm not capping. I'm not fabricating this shit.
I know.
I'm straight up with it, and that's what I want you to do. You think I got doubts about Cleveland? Like, bro, nobody knew what the hell I was doing. They was like, what are you doing? Like, oh, nobody's gonna never live down here. Nobody's gonna buy it. Bro, I was buying houses in the heart of Brewery Town for $1,500. Those houses right now are going for $350,000 to $500,000. Some of them $600,000. I'm talking about in a short period of time. So I brought awareness to my area. And then people started buying and say, oh, it's something over there. You know what I mean? Somebody has to create it. Because people are so geared towards selling it and flipping and getting the cash. No, I want residuals for the rest of my life. I'm gonna take the annuity. I don't want the cash out.
Right.
Where we come from, we want the cash out. You know why? Because when you're young, you're ambitious, you figure, you know what I could do with this money right now? Yeah, fuck it up. If you want to be good at this, I don't care if you do hire GC and you are behind the scenes. You're not in, still come. Come every day to your project to see what's going on. Don't depend on nobody and say, oh, well, I gave the money or I did this. I'm just waiting for it to be done. And yo, what's going on? Like, yo, bro, go check and see what's going on. Yo, sis, go check and see what's going on. If you live in the same city I live in, and we both working on the same project, why you gotta call me to see what's going on? Nobody's been in there in 2-3 weeks, and you just figured that out, and you right there. So, what I respect about Frank is he hands on. He's about to get hands on with it. He took point like yo, bro. I see it, I believe in it. I got a house. What's my next step? My next step is to get construction. How long I'm being construction? We don't know how long I'm in construction. What if I helped out? What if I came and became a GC under your wing? He shocked me with it. Seriously. I was like, I knew he kept saying he would come, but it's different.
I got all my paperwork. I just need to get insured now.
You gotta get insured?
Yeah.
So once he get insured, not even that. Right now he's gonna work, of course, under Mayback Construction, right? But he's gonna run his own project. So now, instead of me having to pay a project manager, what's not in the budget to run his project, he'll be there and I'll be dealing straight to him. He'll be getting the education. He'll see the do's and don'ts. He'll see the ins and outs. He'll be responsible for his project, what gets done, what doesn't get done, and then he can share those experiences with other people that's in his group. He can say, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, whatever the case may be. I thought this, I thought that, but this is how this shit really goes. Bop, bop, bop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, the people who really want to contact me but can't because I'm busy, they can contact Frank. They're relatable. He's right there with them, especially his friends, the ones that's in his immediate circle that he dialogue with all the time. Right. He could just straight up say, yo, listen, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna be doing it. If you need me, if you can't get G, call me. He's standing right here. You understand what I'm saying? That's gonna be the good part about it.
the biggest value is the education, man.
Yeah.
This is a skill.
I'm teaching y'all how to fish right now, bro. This is what they call it.
This is a skill.
I'm no real shit. I'm teaching y'all how to fish. The thing is, he's smart enough to understand how it goes. Everything I taught him, he picked up on it. Everything he learned from us or anybody else, he picked up on it in his business. Once I teach him the hands-on, day-to-day operation, after 6 months, Frank won't need me no more. So in my community, I've helped thousands of people. And when I mean by my community, I don't mean just in my neighborhood. I mean, I've changed the thought process of a whole demographic of people and teaching people that the things that they thought were impossible are actually possible. I've dealt with the average everyday working people to some of the highest paid athletes out here. So I want y'all to understand that the things that I teach, it actually works. If people sit back alone and just watch my social media pages, they'll actually get so much information given to them for free that they can actually start their own business, believe it or not. All right, and it's not nothing to this business, but it's basic. People have been doing it since the beginning of time. I buy houses for cheap, I sell them to make a profit, and then I do the construction for them. That's it, that's simple.
What's up?
I don't know where I'm going.
What's the third floor?
All right, third floor.
I have so much going on from a marketing standpoint, right? That's going on right now, and I only do business through y'all, and I solely promote y'all, right? And at this point, I felt like I never came to the company to get anything because I kind of sort of wanted to pay it forward. Now y'all know who I am. I'm established. Y'all know the value. Y'all see the volume in me, right? So what I was saying is, even far as with anything, paint, tools, a material, anything that I promote, I think it should come through y'all first.
The only thing I knew was that you were, I mean, you have what, like about 30 G's in Bear so far this year.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh,
I'm
paint.
pulling up Pro Extra right now.
Well, that's because I started going to other stores, buying the paint.
Right.
You know what I mean? So had I not, but this comes back to our original conversation. That's why it's good to be back here in the space, right? You don't really know how much I got in beer because it's not being tracked.
Well,
Not through what my guys are buying. You got to understand. You got my guys buying. Yeah, how many people from Philadelphia is buying because I told them to buy? How many people in Florida is buying? How many people in Cleveland, Detroit, you know what I mean, Atlanta? How many people are actually buying because I told them to buy? We can't track it. This is what I was saying about the code.
But we want to, right? So
one big business code.
Right. And so there's two pieces that we need.
Cool.
Okay. And Chrissy's gonna send it to you.
I know what you need to log from Atlantic City.
That and the NDA signed again.
So we got to start from scratch.
I got another national account manager that I'm partnering with. His name is okay. We spoke with him, 2 weeks ago. I was with him in Atlanta at the SSC. I gave him the entire breakdown. I said, look, we failed Greg, okay? Inadvertently, we had somebody that left the company who was working on this, and then it just fell by the wayside, and I need to do this for him.
I'm actually having another event in Atlantic City coming up in a few months.
Okay.
So that event in Atlantic City hopefully will supersede what we did there. We kind of dropped the ball there too because it was like last minute what we was going to do. Everybody wasn't on the same page. But moving forward, like I want to have the vending spaces set up for people know they've seen the crowd. It's 2,000-3,000 people that show up at my event. So if it's 2,000-3,000 people show up at my event, then other people can sell their product as well. I don't have a problem with that. Now listen, I'm not really worried about the money. I'm gonna tell you why. Of course I want to get paid. That really big check can go to something, right? Honestly, we all know that I spend the money back at Home Depot. Right. Let's just be honest, right? So this is my thing though. I'm branding, I'm building business for y'all, I'm building business for me. If I can send 1 million people at Home Depot to spend $10, I generate $10 million from Home Depot. Not really so much the kickback I'm getting, 1 million people know that they can count on what I say.
It's reputation.
That's what makes me, it's not about the money, it's about the power and the things you do. Once you become a person that's known for doing what he say, and the demographic of people that I deal with, you the king. That's it. Just do what you say you're gonna do, because the average person in my world just don't do that. When the game changes, I might ride the wave, but my end goal is the same. So I started with y'all, I'm gonna finish with y'all. Of course, I get tons of offers to go other places. You know what I mean? And, well, we can do this for you, we can do that for you. I get offers in your own company that other people can do other stuff for me. So that's just how the game is. My thing is, I built something with y'all, and I don't want to. Not only just me, I don't want to see y'all not get compensated. Like I beat up on her all the time when you're not around about just. I don't think she understands what magnitude this is. You gotta understand, in 2020 when this thing really kicks up and kicks off, right? She's gonna be the person that I buy all my materials from. You're gonna be the person that runs my account. Like that's gonna be big when I get what I got going to Cleveland. It's gonna start doing this and doing just like this. Once it starts to do that, that's it. People who don't acknowledge me on social media still gonna buy the paint. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you don't see them, they still gonna buy the paint because you know why? It's a formula that works.
The biggest misconception is we need a whole bunch of money to make it out. We need to rap, but we need to play basketball. What you don't understand is that rapper, he just was a guy that kept staying at it, sticking at the music. When everybody told him he wouldn't make it, he kept rapping. With that ball player, he was the last one to leave the gym, last one to leave the playground. He was that guy that was shoveling snow on the court when you was in the house keeping your hands warm. So if you want something bad enough out of life, what I like to show is that it's possible. I come from nothing and I made it. I built a multi-million-dollar empire from nothing, from scratch. And if I can do it, you can do it. And that's what I show. It's not as hard as they make it seem. It's not as hard as society makes it seem. It's really fairly easy. It's one, trusting one another, building one another, and being willing to educate one another.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode of Big Bizzneesss.
I really want this thing to be like the next, you know what I'm saying, big thing, you know what I mean, out of Philadelphia, you know, pick up where Kenny Gamble and them left off at, you know what I mean, something like that. So I want to be able to make a print, make a stamp, somewhere where these kids can exalt their energy, you know what I'm saying, like if it's a straight hip hop, if they want to get rugged, raw, whatever they want to say, whatever they want to do, just have them somewhere to do that and bottle it up, bottle some of this energy up, you know what I mean. That's it. Let's do it, that's it. I appreciate you, brother, always. Making it happen, man. Ben Rich Records, baby, coming soon. Stay tuned. We're going to take this thing over, man. We want to be the biggest record label this side of the Eastern Hemisphere, man. We really taking it there. We looking for artists from all over the country. Whether you rap, sing, tap dance, do makeup, photo shoots, modeling, whatever it is, we looking for you.
Doing it all, you know. So if you have a hidden talent, you're not afraid to express it, you need to be there. Don't miss out on it. Don't watch it, be it.
So we opened up a clothing store here in the neighborhood. It's not open right now, but all of this is down. But I'm gonna take y'all in the back of it and show y'all the back of it. What's up, baby?
What's up, man? Yo, shout out to my man. Been day one, A1 since day one.
Thanks, bro.
All around the city. This ain't just a North thing, you heard me?
Thanks, bro. This gonna be the kitchen area up here. And then I got 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms up here that I wanna show y'all. Everything is framed up. We're waiting for an inspection. After the inspection, we can actually insulate everything up. And as you can see, I already got the sheetrock all over here sitting around. So as soon as they give me the green light, I'm gonna close this thing up and I'm off to the races, all right? So stay tuned, baby. Listen, if it ain't Maybach, it ain't construction. And right now, with this new Big Bizzneesss series, if you'd like to be showcased, guess what? We got advertising packages already ready for y'all. So stay tuned, because if you blink, you miss it.